Welcome to Module 3 of our on-demand series, Getting Started with Lexis Advance. My name's Carolyn Freeman and I'm the Client Experience and Learning Consultant for LexisNexis based in Auckland. Please note the content details for the training team can be found here. Please email us at training@lexisnexis.co.nz if you would like to set up a bespoke session for your firm. Or call our customer support number 0800 800 986 if you experience any access issues or if you have any questions. In the last module, we looked at searching and refining results on Lexis Advance. In this, the third and final introductory module for Lexis Advance, I'm going to show you how some of the functionality on the platform can be customized for your particular research needs. This includes editing the publications pod, adding favorites, setting up alerts, and using folders. As we have discussed, Lexis Advance is built around the red search box at the top of the home page that allows you to search across all of your subscribed library of LexisNexis texts all at once. Enter your keyword or keywords, and the search engine will bring up all the material it has regarding your keywords across all your subscribed publications for you to choose from. This includes all content types: case law, legislation, commentary, forms and precedents, and practical guidance. This is a very effective method for finding the information you need. However, since the content in Lexis Advance is organized in a book or publication format, many people do like to think about the texts that they have on Lexis Advance and organize their bookshelf for easy access to a particular publication or group of publications that they know and like to use. This can be a complement to the search method that we've talked about and is purely a preference for how you like to do your research. So let's see how we can find the texts we want quickly and bring them to the home page for easy access. For example, if I were a family lawyer who wanted to use Fisher on matrimonial and relationship property, there are a number of ways that I can find it on my Lexis Advance account. If you can't see it sitting on the publications pod, it doesn't mean that you don't have it. Since we can only fit up to 30 titles on the home page, it may be hiding from sight in the back room of the library, as it were. Look for it by typing a keyword from the title of the publication into the red search box. For example, Fisher. If it pops up, then it is available on your subscription. More detail about understanding your subscription and the titles available to you in your organization is given in Module 1 of this on-demand series. Once you locate your publication, the quickest and easiest way to bring it onto the home page is to save it as a favorite. You can see the favorites pod sitting here. Open the publication you want via the Table of Contents link. Next to the title of the publication will be a star. This allows you to save it as a favorite. You can also save individual chapters of publications as favorites. Choose the chapter you want and find the star. Going back to the home page, you can see now on the Favorites pod that Fisher and the individual chapter I chose have been saved as favorites. A quick and easy way to keep this material on the home page to browse or search across. If you would really like to see your bookshelf in the Publications pod organized to your liking, you can edit it. Click the Edit button. This will bring up the up to 30 titles that are currently displayed on the home page. Some organizations have subscriptions with many more publications than this, so the other publications may not be immediately visible until you start to edit. To move publications up or down the list, you can use the up or down arrows, or you can drag them to where you want them to be. Click the Add button in order to add a new publication to the list. This brings up your full subscription. To find a title, type it in here and click Find. Now you can add it to the list. If you already have 30 titles on the home page, you will need to remove one before adding. If you want to group your material into practice areas, for example, you can also create a group and drag your chosen titles into it. I'm going to create a trusts group. Click the Add button and choose to create a group. Choose a name for your group. Now you can add material to your group. When you have finished, you can go back to Home to see your changes to the bookshelf. This allows you to browse your key texts or search across them individually. Using folders is another great way to make Lexis Advance work for your needs. You can see the Folders pod on the home page here. When you have found useful material via searching or browsing, you can put documents into folders for continued easy access. For example, from the results page of a search, you can select useful documents across different content types. I'm going to choose a document from the case law category and another from the forms and precedents category. You can see my selected documents here. Once I've selected my documents, I can click the Folders function to create a folder. If you don't yet have any folders, click the Choose a Folder function to create your first folder. I'm going to call this one the Smith Matter. Click Save to save your documents. Folders can be found on the home page, in their own pod, or on any page under the More button. Once you have saved your material to folders, you can access them at any time. See my new folder here with the documents I have saved. Delivery options of these documents include printing, emailing, downloading to your computer, or sharing. You can also share and download whole folders, here under the Actions button. If you save a document to a folder, you will be notified via a label if the document becomes aged and has been updated on the database. Here's an example in an older folder. This alert to update your documents is a really good advantage to using folders. And finally today we're going to look at setting up alerts. You can see the alerts pod here. With alerts, Lexis Advance can help you keep up to date with legal matters that are of particular interest to you. The most common use of alerts is to set up a search alert, which could be the name of a case, legislation, or just search terms. First, run a search, and on the results page, you'll be able to see a bell next to your search terms. This allows you to set up the alert. Give your alert a name and description if you choose, and from the Monitor tab, you can set up the content types that you would like to be alerted to, and the jurisdictions if relevant. Click the Deliver tab to set up the duration of the search, and choose whether you want delivery to be online only or with your email address, as well as online. Then click Create Alert. Alerts can be reviewed, deleted, or edited in the Alerts pod. This concludes the third module of Getting Started with Lexis Advance. For further information about any of the topics covered in these modules, it's very helpful to watch our bite-sized videos. You can see these via the Support pod on the Lexis Advance homepage. Click the link to the Knowledge Network, which takes you to the full menu of our bite-sized videos. These run through many of the basic features of Lexis Advance. If you would like to dig deeper into understanding Lexis Advance better and maximizing your efficiency at using it, you can join one of our free, regular live webinars. The schedule can be accessed here. Topics change each month and are advertised to our users on a regular basis. As I mentioned at the beginning of the session, the training team would also be happy to set up a training session for your firm or organisation. Please contact us via the email address training@lexisnexus.co.nz.